because there's another one
6, 7.
they were looking at. Lisandro Martinez. Now, Lisandro Martinez looks like he's going there. Now, suddenly, Man United are heavily linked to him. And again, when I always forget his surname, Mike, is it something? He's a Dutch journalist everyone kind of trusts. You see him a lot. Euro lad always shares his stuff. He sort of said Man United are seriously interested. They're looking at around a 40 million euro bid. It's 10 million euros more than Arsenal. This could be another battle that's kind of lined up to start. Are you as confident in this one, Egal, of beating Man United to Lisandro Martinez?
I think this is happening because you guys, the Timber situation's changed. You guys wanted Timber. They're not going to sell both of them, I don't think. So if you guys aren't going to get Timber, now you're going last minute in for Lisandro. It could be another situation where Anita said it's for the clicks, or it could be that genuinely you've given up on Timber and you're now saying let's get Lisandro Martinez in as a second option since he's already worked with Ten Hag. I don't know too much about the player. I've really only just recently done research on him. And what I'll tell you is he is another versatile player who'd come in as squad depth that can play in several positions. So he could be that DM off the bench, that midfielder, that left back off the bench, or even a left center back off the bench. So with 5 substitutes, this is a crucial signing. And if Manchester United do beat us to the punch, it would only be because this is their alternative to Timber, and they outpaid us. And they also have.
Whoa!
Once again, let me correct myself. And you have Ten Hag.
No, there's no and. The first point was redundant nonsense. We wouldn't get him.
The first point is valid because Man United usually do outpay.
We don't need to outpay to get a player over Arsenal. Let's keep it 100. This debate that was on social media about Arsenal,
you tend to outpay to get players.
The bigger pool. Don't even bring us into it. We are not the same. You tried to tell me we were the same. What you tried to tell me was, this is when the season was going on. Look at how Arsenal are doing it. Don't look at Liverpool. No, we are the blueprint. Why don't you want to say, I want to look at Arsenal and follow their mantra? You finished 8, 5th. That's not 8-8-5-8 in formation. What are you doing? We are not following what you're doing. If we want him, we will get him. If we took Van Persie from you, we took Sanchez from you.
Redundant.
It worked out in 2 different ways. Then we gave you Mkhitaryan. It didn't work out for us. Here, take Mkhitaryan, and it didn't work out for you.
Neeks, you've mastered the art of talking and never saying anything relevant.
We use Welbeck. Didn't work out for us. He's your legend.
What's the relevance?
He's one of your greatest players. Listen,
what's the relevance?
If we want him, we're getting him. That's the bottom line. Not about money.
Okay. And Neeks, let me tell you something.
One thing you did say that was right. Yeah, we have Ten Hag. We have Ten Hag, who not only has managed him before, is actually a good manager. That he's actually good. Not your cone boy, water boy.
Wow, Neeks has gone all out. Neeks, did he upset you?
Someone's really triggered. I'll tell you something.
Yeah, you're triggered me.
Yes, we are not the same. You want to know why? You guys are Manchester United, and you guys are one of the biggest teams in the world, and you spend the most money. You have spent close to, what is it, like 1.4 billion since your last league title.
And he used to say that, innit? Broke boys.
And last year,
I don't say no more. Liverpool leveled up.
One second. Last year, you brought Cristiano Ronaldo, all these guys into your team, and you were talking about title challenges. And now
we're rubbish. We're rubbish. We're rubbish. We are rubbish.
The situation is Eriksen is going to go back home to Tottenham over you. Timber is going to stay at Ajax over you. Lisandro Martinez is most likely going to come to Arsenal over you. And the situation at Manchester United is Ten Hag is shocked that nobody wants to come to Man United.
Wow.
Hold on, Egal. Your whole point on Paul, we were having this debate beforehand. What do Arsenal offer right now that United don't?
I'm not talking about what United don't offer. I'm talking about what actually is happening right now.
So then what will be the reason he chooses Arsenal over United?
One second, Tom. Let's not do this thing where we go off topic. Let's stay on the topic. Manchester United.
I'm talking about Manchester United and Arsenal.
No. Let's stay on the topic. Manchester United's transfer window right now, they haven't been able to sign anybody. They haven't been able to get anything over the line.
That's because we're going for proper players.
All I said was Man United have Ten Hag and they could outpay Arsenal. And he immediately got triggered.
No. What you said was the only reason we will get him is if we outpay and we got Ten Hag. And I'm telling you, if we
that is a valid point.
No, but I'm telling you,
it's still early though, boys. It's still the window's just opened. It's just we got to chill a bit.
Let them fight. Let them fight.
We're not in this debate. Like this debate about the pool, who's bigger. We are.
No, but you got so hurt. You started bringing up
because you're saying
all these things. What's the relevance?
No, Egal, but the reason why you made a comment about my club, and I'm here to shut it down. What do you want me to say? Sit and yeah. No, I'm not going to agree with you because anyway. The point I'm making is
you've got exposed.
If Manchester United won Martinez, and I don't know much about him, so I don't know whether we should get him or not. That's up to 10 hours. But I don't know the guy. You don't know the guy either.
No,
You said
at least I like that. I'd rather that.
You guys are celebrating Fabio Vieira last week.
Exactly.
You had to all Google who he was.
Yeah.
Come on, my guy.
I exposed a few guys in the group chat.
I will admit that 100%. But the relevance in this thing is he's gotten so butthurt by the fact that Arsenal and Man United are going.
No. I tell you what Neeks has done for a second, and I will agree with Neeks to a point here. Is every time Man United are leading a race for a player, the default bitter response from rivals is, you've just overpaid. Now, you lot have bid 30 million for Ajax. It's been rejected. They want more money. If we then pay the 40 million, that isn't because we're not getting them because we've offered more than you. We're paying the asking price. If you guys didn't meet the asking price for Fabio Vieira, does that mean you've got to meet the asking price of the selling team? That doesn't mean Man United are overpaying per se. If he turns out to be a bad football player, then it is all being overpaid. But the point Neeks was making, and the question is, if Man United and Arsenal both pay the 40 million, both offer him $100,000 a week, who do you think you'll pick?
Terry, I agree with you.
That is my question.
I agree with you
That's question.
I acknowledge Ten Hag is a big factor in this. But my main point is Manchester United tend to pay more for players. Manchester United tend to pay more wages for players.
We pay what they want. We pay what they want. It's not the Man United, we do pay more in salary, but that's because we're prepared to pay the players that they're asking for. If you don't have enough money, you'd like a Ferrari, right? You just can't afford it. It's not that you're rejecting Ferrari. You're not. You didn't wake up this morning and gone, do you know what? I don't want a Range Rover. I don't want a Ferrari. I don't want a mansion. You can't afford it. That's not the same thing as rejecting it, bro.
But you guys think I'm making fun of Manchester United?
No. You're not making fun. You're not making fun. You're doing an underhanded bit of point like we've seen on some, but it's all good because we always get accused of that. And in fairness,
you do that every second. I don't get triggered.
We've overpaid for a number of players.
We have.
But it's more.
We don't have to overpay to get him from Arsenal. That's the point.
No, I hear you on that. But look, this is Lissandro guy. No one knows too much about him, if I'm being honest. I tell you who does know. Ten Hag does. Yeah. As Matt said the same thing.
What I was going to say, sorry, quickly, Terry.
Go on, mate.
If he is as versatile as has been said, then especially that apparently he can play the defensive midfield position, that would be very, very useful for us. If we get what's the name, Frankie De Jong, and you've got obviously other midfielders there, but the issue always becomes, if Frankie De Jong gets injured, are we going to go back to McFred? That's literally the fear that every Man United fan would have if Frankie De Jong gets over the line and then when he starts his first game, every time he goes down, is he injured? Is it McFred? Why is McTominay warming up? That's what we're going to be thinking. So to have another option, again, I don't know much about him, but to have another option that can play at that position, who knows Ten Hag's style of play, very, very useful. So,
we got some super chats here to go to. Will, first of all, says Arsenal have not signed a single player from a top 5 league yet, and Egal is acting like they have won the league, is what Will's got to say to you there, Egal.
Portugal's not a top 5 league? No. Right?
No.
Okay, and then and then the Premier League is not a top 5 league because we're going to be signing Gabriel Jesus, who's in the Premier League.
Gunnar, you haven't, and anything can happen, Egal. Anything can happen.
Fair.